see. There's a little placard here. It says, in honor to Senator and Mrs. W.F. Chandler, whose generosity made possible the Fresno Municipal Airport. Improved by Works Progress Administration and City of Fresno, 1936 to 1957. Wow. This place is old. It's so pretty. Oh, shoot, it's focusing on me. Oh, yeah. Smoke coming out the top there. It's crazy how a place like this exists in our town. I think over there is where a lot of the planes are. Oh no, it's the flight school. Right over there. Really interesting. Wait for me. Alright guys, we are going to head that way now. See what's up. It's the administration building. Which I think there was reported that there was one haunted incident. Can't really go inside though because I think the whole area is closed, but oh wow. It's also really cold right now. Not really.
I mean, I imagine come here when it was really foggy and stuff, probably look pretty sick.
Yeah, for real. A lot of vast area here. Really wish we could go inside, but we can't because it's closed. No. Maybe it's security? Probably wondering what we're doing here. Let's go see what's going on over here.
Maybe next week we can come and dine at the diner.
Maybe.
Talk to the staff. See if they see anything or have seen anything.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's see. Serving breakfast. Let's see those hours. Serving breakfast Monday through Saturday, 6:30 to 2:30 p.m.
So
that means I have to get up early.
yeah, I know. So on the next episode of what is it, belly button cheese or whatever.
Couch pizza.
Sure, yeah.
Was there anything over here worth looking at?
Let me take a look.
Because I know over there.
I looked, there was nothing really there. But inside there, maybe.
It is closed though. Oh, might be a repair shop of some sort.
A lot of things in there.
Don't want to set off any alarms though.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like parts. Pretty cool.
Yeah, probably some sort of little repair shop or something. And as I said earlier, over there is the aeronautics school, which is, I think, where they train the pilots.
Well, this is like a private one. Like, no one uses this one anymore. Alright. Well, how about film the way home, basically? Or at least do that tunnel, because that tunnel is pretty sick. Sounds good?
Sounds great. All right.
Head east toward West Kearney Boulevard. This route avoids a road closure on Tuolumne Street. You are on the fastest route.
Like,
you should reach your destination by 11:27 p.m.
That was loud as shit.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I didn't catch it because I was talking.
Yeah. No comment.
It's a really nice drive.
Take footage of that. I was sitting here. 'Cause you never know what you're gonna see.
Didn't really get to explore too much of it, but.
Turn left onto Fresno Street.
Hey everyone, Jackie here, and I am from CouchPizza. Welcome to our channel. Today, we actually had a chance to explore the Chandler Airport in Fresno, which was actually kind of cool. Like, I didn't even know it existed till today, but Vincent was telling me about it, and he thought, why not go and explore it and see what it's all about? Because it's one of those places in town that's hardly visited. So, I'm gonna look up a little bit of the history here and get an idea of what kind of events have happened at this place. Alright, so it says here, Fresno Chandler Executive Airport is a public use airport 1.5 miles west of the Central Business District of Fresno, California, United States. It is owned by the city of Fresno and managed by the city's airports division. Chandler Airport opened in November 1929. Wow. And served as Fresno's primary airport for civil and commercial aviation until 1948. Today, Chandler is mostly used by general aviation aircraft and is designated as a reliever airport for the larger Fresno Yosemite International Airport, located 6.5 miles northeast, which is served by commercial airlines. Sierra Sky Park Airport, a privately owned airport open to the public, also serves as general aviation aircraft and is located 8 miles north. So, according to the history of it, Fresno Chandler Executive Airport is one of the oldest operational airports in California. Its history stretches back to the end of World War I. At the time, there were no facilities for aviation in the Fresno area. Recognizing the problem, husband and wife Wilbur F. Chandler and Edna Maria Goebel allowed pilots to take off and land in their fields once the crops were harvested. Pilots called the site Chandler Field. Efforts to raise funds for a permanent aviation field in Fresno started in the early 1920s. One notable fundraiser was the world's greatest aerial circus, held at the Chandler Farm on the afternoon of Thanksgiving Day in 1923, featuring races, parachute jumps, and dual-wing walking. Wow, that actually sounds like fun. In 1929, the Chandler family donated 100 acres of land to the city to be used as public-use airfield. The site was named after the family and opened as Chandler Airfield in November 1929. The airport was used by both civil and commercial aviation. On March 23, 1930, Charles Lindbergh and his wife landed briefly at the airport and were greeted by a crowd of 20,000 people. Dang! That's crazy. I couldn't even fathom that crowd. The Works Progress Administration funded the construction of the airport terminal and administration building, along with other support buildings in 1936. As of 2022, the building still stands and remains in active use. It is considered to be one of the most intact WPA-funded airports in the United States. The WPA also extended Chandler's runway to 4,000 feet in 1938. However, despite the investments, it was already clear that the small facility would not be able to accommodate the increasingly larger airplanes used by the commercial airlines. In early 1941, shortly before the United States officially entered World War II, the United States Army Air Corps Southwest Air District took over the airport while nearby Hammerfield was being built. Hammerfield opened in June 1942 and all military activity moved there. After the end of the war, Hammerfield was inactivated by the Army Air Forces, and in 1946, the War Assets Administration reallocated the property to the city of Fresno. The now civilian airport reopened in 1948 as the Fresno Air Terminal, the FAT. It has been since renamed the Fresno Yosemite International Airport. Trans World Airlines, TWA, and United Airlines flights to San Francisco/Oakland and Los Angeles moved from Chandler Field to the newly opened airport. After the move, Chandler Airport was designated as a reliever airport for Fresno Yosemite International Airport and has been marketed as an executive airport located closer to downtown Fresno. And now for the fun part. Is it haunted? Okay, so I have an article pulled up here from Weird Fresno. A lot of it is what I already talked about as far as the history of the airport, but according to this article, hold on, let me zoom in so I can see it better. It says, the staff that works there have seen a variety of phenomena, but it seems the main terminal area is where most of the activity takes place. One of the workers has seen several figures emerge from a wall near where you would buy tickets, only for them to walk across the room and then vanish, oblivious to the fact that he was observing them. Others have seen a figure of an older man in this old control tower, which is on the second floor of the administration building, staring out onto the field as if he was watching invisible planes take off and landing. And another has reported that while they were outside of the building, they saw figures moving inside, and upon entering the building, they would find it to be completely empty. Ooh. Spooky. Apparently, the main terminal isn't the only area with activity, though. There is a restaurant that is adjacent to the terminal area, which is actually what I just filmed. We did film inside of the restaurant when we went there right now. They heard voices late at night while they were closing, yet there was no one there. Even more interesting is that several of the kitchen staff were cleaning up one night when they heard rattling noises. They looked in the direction where the noise was coming from and saw that a plate was wobbling across a countertop until it fell over the edge and onto the floor. This was late at night and there was no aircraft or any other vehicles in the vicinity that could have caused this. And interestingly enough, the plate didn't break when it hit the floor. Guess gravity doesn't have effects in all places. It's hard to say what could be causing the activity here, given the age of the place and the countless number of people who have passed through its doors. It's possible that some have decided to stay here even after death for whatever reason. This is a place that I definitely need to visit again, according to this person. But, that's basically the activity that was reported there. Very few events, but apparently it's supposed to be haunted. So, you know, knowing us, why not go look? I mean, while Vince and I were there exploring the facility, we really didn't see too much. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to go back over there, maybe dine at the restaurant, try the food, and then also maybe ask the staff some questions, see if anyone's willing to talk to us about anything that they've seen.
Ready.
a really nice restaurant. So what'd you order?
Oh, chimichanga.
Ooh, chimichanga. Sounds like fun.
Hopefully, luckily we don't have to go into the sky because I'd hate to have the chimichanga shits in the air.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. I know this from experience. Also, we ordered some coffee. Really nice coffee. Very smooth, but still has that robustness.
Really?
We're
doing coffee reviews.
Hello. I am a connoisseur of the coffee.
You're so loud.
What do you think?
Looks good. It's good. I'm interested. I didn't know we were doing food reviews. You're like everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna document the human experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Got some fries too.
It is actually really crispy.
Can't wait to enjoy.
Really crispy.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Everybody's gonna be crap like that's not how you eat a burrito. Hot. Looks good. Very good.
Nice.
Okay, but when I was talking, you guys told me to shut up. So, which one is it? But, yeah, they'll never find orders like they used to. Especially Skylar. She literally...
Bunch of pictures of probably previous pilots and planes that they've kept at the airport, I'm assuming. It's cute.
It is cute.
And this is, I guess, a waiting area. Ooh, nice acoustics in here. Historic significance. Things stating the history behind the airport. Ooh, the Kearney Bowl. It's interesting. It's from eons ago, like the 70s.
We can go out here, they said too. This is like I like how it's neat, all the vents. Like how they do the central heating and everything. It's all through these tiny little vents.
Put it on the floor. And then here's a map. An aerial map. Woohoo! Oh man.
Yeah, they were saying.
Is that a borb over there? That is very much a borb.
Obviously, don't go beyond that, but.
Oh yeah, heck no. I would never step into an airport without proper gear.
Proper airporting.
something landing? Too bad we're not going to be able to get any planes taking off. That'd be cool. There's a helicopter over there. Earlier when we came, there was a plane taking off.
I need some sort of sign that I'm being
You are.
Oh, lovely, cool. So I'm saying you got to let me know so we don't get B-roll of me farting or something like that. So we spoke to. We're gonna come back again, probably in a month. I spoke to one of the waitresses and she was saying that the boss isn't in here, but she might know a little bit more. She has been running it for quite a bit. They did mention a couple things. There's like an attic that apparently pretty spooky. It's very old. They
Is
said
it that thing up there?
Yes. They said because it's a they haven't really done many amendments to the building. They said there is a basement that's very spooky. When they come in here in the morning, they say they definitely feel like presence, like that there's someone there with them. They've reported that the machines turn off and on. They flicker from time to time. Again, that might be because they're old. Jackie was very inquisitive and was able to figure out that the plate thing is kind of BS because they said the plates were intentionally made not to break when dropped. So there's
And this
that.
is coming from a believer in the paranormal.
Yes, but also, I mean, I would hope that it doesn't just, just have cheap stuff. But anyway, we'll come back in a month and see if we can do like an interview with the
Box
the
lady.
owner. Say the box lady?
The boss lady.
Oh, okay. That's a different horror story altogether. Yeah. So pretty much it. The chimichanga was all right. I didn't know Jackie was gonna turn this into a food review. So she's like, "How is it?" I'm
It's
like,
a multifaceted channel.
Okay. But yeah, I will say if we're doing multifaceted things, interesting choice to make like a Mexican kind of restaurant at an airport, because I wouldn't want to go into the sky and have like diarrhea. I'd probably try to aim it out the window. That's a barrel roll you don't want.
Action.
So happenstance, saw a gentleman earlier when I was exploring. I kind of saw like a silhouette of something and I was like, ghost. Wasn't a ghost, but there was a gentleman there, and I made the joke and he laughed, and so I asked him, have you seen anything here? Do you work here? Have you seen anything? He goes, oh yeah, I've worked here 20 plus years, and I've seen quite a bit of things. He goes, oh yeah, I've seen some stuff. Do you mind sharing it? I didn't want to make the guy feel weird and throw a camera on him right off the bat. We might come here again. Frankly, I'm going to see if I can get him to show us around a bit. But either way, we'll see how it goes. But he did tell us some stuff. He told us that in the basement, prior employees who have worked here in the past, they work here for a while. Well, in the basement, I guess one of the gentlemen had caught his wife cheating, and so he committed suicide. And then a similar incident happened another one of the years, and another person did the same. Two gentlemen took their lives in the basement. Again, we're talking, do you smell farts?
I do.
It's a little distracting. Anyway, so if I'm making faces, it's because it smells like farts. Okay, it's not ghost farts. It's sulfur. It's demons. Case closed.
Closed.
No. Anyways, but so he let us know about that. He also let us know that in these airports right here, that prior, we're talking World War II time, when they would land here and bring the men home, when they had gentlemen who have passed in war, they used to keep the bodies here because they needed to learn where they were going to travel to take them to their respective hometowns. It's a small little town at that time. Fresno wasn't very big, so Fresno, Kerman, all the adjoining cities, they would have to drive their bodies to their area to be buried, so they used to stay there. So he says there's a lot of spirits, a lot of activities, a lot of voices, a lot of things going down around that area. And from time to time. Anyway, so that's where the gold is buried. Sorry, we had a rough cut. So, another thing he let us know is that from time to time, every 10 years, 15 years or so, he says he does see a figure in the building, kind of in the waiting room, and it smells like cigarettes. And he talked to the other people he worked with. He said, yeah, the old owner, he used to come in here and smoke cigars. It was like his daily routine. So from time to time, he says they will smell it, and that unfortunately was the gentleman who took his life. So, you know, from time to time, he might stop by. Each one of them has their assorted story with it, and it always has to do with the smell of tobacco, the smell of like cigar smoke. So that's about it. But it was a nice little cherry on top of
Everything.
fairly uneventful, you know, outing. But to be honest, a lot more than what I expected when we came here at night. And if we edited this properly, you probably saw that too. So I'm rambling at this point. There wasn't a lot of activity when we first came, but having talked around, and like I said, we'll probably come back in about a month, see if we can speak to that owner, and maybe we'll see this gentleman. I'm now coming to the realization I didn't get his name, so it's gonna be hard, but I'll see him and I'll be like, hey, Kevin, and then he'll be like, Mike, and I'm like, haha, now I know your name, Mike. It's an old trick I learned. Anyway, so we'll see you then. Why are you moving? What
I was gonna get one last shot.
You get shot at the farts?
Yes.